Thank you for joining today's talk. And also thank you, Ms. Livia, for the opportunity. It's such an honor that I am able to share this topic to you today. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Alenka. Currently, I'm working as a product manager in one of e-commerce in Indonesia, specialized in finance and also ERP products. Since finance and also ERP products is under Fintech tribe or Fintech team, Fintech product. So today I'm going to share a bit about the Fintech product management in e-commerce industry. I have divided my talk into four sections. First is about PM introduction. Second is about what are the Fintech products. And then the third is about finance and also ERP products that I currently handle. And the fourth is FinTech PM challenges. So let's get started with the first section about PM introduction. First of all, before I'm going to the PM definition, I just would like to ask everyone here whether you know about the PM role or the product management. Perhaps you can answer me by saying yes or no in the chat box. I'll wait for the answer. Yes, no. How about the others?
No,
Okay.
Michelin.
Okay. Thank you for the answer. Okay. So some of you know about this, but some of you not. So let me uh, share the definition of the product manager. A product manager is actually the person who identifies the customer needs and the larger business objectives that a product or a feature will fulfill, articulates what success looks like for a product, and release a team to turn that vision into a reality. So, in conclusion, actually, a product manager is the person who need to understand the business requirements and also the business needs, and then after that, formulate the plan to solve the requirements or to fulfill the requirements and also needs to become a product by leading a team, actually in system development cycle. That's the product manager definition. So in the next slide, I would like to share how the PM or the product manager works. Usually we call a product manager as PM. So I will just tell PM instead of product manager. So how the PM works. Basically, this is the Venn diagram that usually you can find in the Google. This is a very famous Venn diagram when you search for the product management or the product manager role. In this, if we look at this Venn diagram, we can see that the product management or the product manager is actually in at the intersection between tech, business, and also UX. Tech here is actually the role. The role of tech is IT developer and also QA, quality assurance, or the tester. The business here is the business person who actually develop or drive the company business, and also sometimes the business also become our customer, PM customer, or user. And then the last is UX or user experience. UX here is actually the designer team. Perhaps you know as UI UX, right? User interface and also user experience. But from these three departments, actually there are different point of view when they look at the PM responsibility. So from tech point of view, the PM is responsible for creating requirements, prioritizing the items on the sprint backlog, also tracking the result and iterate. And the most important thing is to coordinate with another PM in another products or cross squad or tribe initiative. And PM also need to be a leader or a motivator for the team. And from the business point of view, a PM also responsible for understanding market trend, also business opportunity, understanding the operational flow and also challenges, reviewing the business metrics. Sometimes as a PM also we need to create the projection, the metrics projection for our product. So the business metrics is need to be reviewed. And then the last is formulate plan and communicate the prioritization to the business. Last is UX point of view. Uh, As a PM, from the UX point of view, we need to understand all the customer pain points. Basically, the market trend, the business opportunity also included as well. And then after that, we have to create the requirements and then review the flow and also mock-up. Usually the UX team create the mock-up design and we need to review it in order to meet the expectation of the business user. And the main important thing is to bridging the communication between UX and also tech, because the UX is the one who create the design, but the tech team is the one who execute to developing the design into production environment. So this is how the PM works. And the second, uh, in the second section, I will explain the main topic here, which is what are the fintech products. Fintech products can be different across the organization or companies, but these are the fintech products in my company currently. There are four fintech products. The first is payment, second is wallet, third is fraud detection system, and the last is finance and ERP that is my product currently. And for the payment products, what is the payment products? Actually, the payment products is responsible for improving the current customer payment experience. Its function, I mean, not responsible, its function is to improve current customer payment experience. And also, usually in the payment product, we integrate with the payment third parties as well and fulfilling the certain payment security standard, because sometimes we need to comply with all the regulation that government provide. And then in the wallet products, as the customer, perhaps I believe you are the customer of the marketplace. So you know that if you become the customer of a marketplace, then you will get the wallet. When you get the refund, for example, then the refund amount will be top up to your wallet, right? So in the wallet product, basically they created the wallet for the customer and also for the seller as well. After that, they also collaborating with banking industry or fintech industry to integrate the account or credit card. For example, perhaps in Blibli, you see that we have the credit card, BCX Blibli. Yeah, that's the one of wallet products. And then the third is fraud detection system. Fraud detection system is become very important currently because I think the cybercrime is on the rise. So we need to protect the user's account connection. We need to protect the customer's payment transaction and also protect the organization against fraud activity. So the company will not have the financial loss. Last but not least is my product, which is finance and also ERP. This is, I will explain later in the third section. Yeah, perhaps it is hard to imagine where actually the fintech products take place in the customer journey. So let me give you the illustration. This is our products during the customer journey. First and foremost, when you want to purchase the product in a marketplace, surely you need to register your account. When you do register your account, when you do registration, then the FDS system will take the role here, because the FDS system will protect your account and then make sure that the customer account that registered in our marketplace is legit. And then after you registered your account, actually there are several there are several steps that you've done. For example, you search for the products and then you add to cart the product. Yeah, basically in the back end side, there are a lot of system who handled this kind of flow. So that's why perhaps most of the people ask why there are a lot of employees in the e-commerce, but you can imagine that in the product as well, every customer journey, they have a product and then they have their own PM. So yeah, you can imagine it. Why a marketplace hired a lot of employee. Go back here. After they search for the products and then they will check out the product. This is also their back-end system, the checkout system, and also the promo system. If the order apply the promo, so then the promo system also will take role here. you will surely pay the order, right? You will pay the order, and in the back end side, we need to validate the transaction as well. So in this step, payment and also wallet and FDS will take the role. Payment will pass your payment to the, for example, to the payment third party, to the bank, and also the wallet. If you use the amount balance of the wallet, then the wallet will take the role here, and also the FDS to protect your transaction. The FDS will validate the transaction whether the transaction is secured or not. And then after that, there are some steps to process the transaction. For example, in the logistics side, in the seller side, when they change the status, for example, so you can track the status of your order. After that, after the product is delivered, the product is received by the customer, then actually in the backend side, there are some steps done by our user, by our internal operation team. There are reconciliation and settlement process to make sure that the payment is actually coming into our bank account. And then there is seller settlement or seller payment as well, because when you buy product from the seller, of course, as a marketplace, we need to pay the seller. And the other is return or refund. If the product is defect, so then the customer will surely return or request the refund. Then there is a refund and also return process. And in these last three steps, this is the finance and also ERP act or takes the role. So this is our products or fintech products during the customer journey. Hopefully, you can have more understanding about these fintech products in the customer journey as well. Okay, let me move to the third section, which is my product, finance, and also ERP. Perhaps everyone, when most of the people heard about finance and also ERP, everyone thought that, oh, finance is only related to the back end process. Finance is also is only related to the accounting, to the revenue, to the tax. But in fact, in our company, finance is not only related to the accounting, it's not only related to the back end or back office processes, but finance also related to the seller and also customer. So what are our products in finance and also ERP? The first is seller payment and also seller wallet. This is a product that related to the seller. So we built a product to automate the seller settlement calculation and also payment through the seller wallet. Imagine that if there are a lot of million orders, for example, from the million sellers too, if the back office or if the finance users process it manually, so how many times that need to be consumed for seller settlement process, so that for those all the transaction processes for those settlement calculation, it is automatically done by the seller payment system. And then the second product is refund payment product. This is the finance product that related to the customer, that is customer facing. It is function to process the refund request and also refund payment efficiently. So this is also, you can imagine that if there are a lot of refund requests or return requests from the customer, and then if we don't have any system to calculate how much the amount that needs to be refunded to the certain account, then yeah, our I think our finance user will be will be very burned out. So this is the refund payment system act for the refund process. They will calculate how much the amount, because sometimes the refund amount is partially not full, because of the, I think the customer only received partial order item too. And then the third is, this is the, I think this is the part that everyone, most of the people think that the relation between the finance and also back office. So in the finance reconciliation system, the function is to reconcile the customer's order, sales, and the other transaction automatically. What is the reconciliation? Perhaps we from if we do not have any accounting background, we do not know what is the reconciliation. Simply said, the reconciliation is just only to match the orders and also the bank statement. So as a finance, actually, we don't believe the system 100%. We always do the reconciliation. When the system said that the customer already paid the amount, paid the orders, we need to do matching between the orders and also bank statement, between the incoming payment with the incoming bank statement. So there is a reconciliation process. And then last but not least is ERP system. ERP system actually handling end-to-end process, managing, integrating end-to-end process from the procurement, from the sales, inventory, invoice reconciliation, and reporting itself. So those are the finance and also ERP product that I currently handle. And let's move to the last section, which is what are the fintech PM challenges? There are three challenges that fintech PM currently face. Yeah, according to me, the first one is highly regulated product, because payment, wallet, and also finance is related to the money. Of course, we need to comply with the government authority regulation in developing the fintech products, such as license from the regulator and also accounting standard. And then the other thing is perhaps such as government regulation too. When the government, for example, change the VAT amount from 10% to 11%, then we need to, of course, we need to comply with the government regulation such, like that. And then the second is systems reliability. Why do we need the systems reliability? Because the payment, the wallet, FDS, and etc. in the all the fintech products is actually very very related to the customer and also seller. So we need to build the solid and also reliable systems to deliver exceptional customer experience with minimum bugs and downtime. Imagine when if we have the long downtime, then the customer will not be able to purchase our products and we can lose our revenue. So the system's reliability is one, I think, the most important thing for us. Last but not least is holistic product approach. In this challenge, actually, we need to be able to assess, to design, to develop, and implement products by emphasizing interdependencies that deliver end-to-end exceptional customer experience. Why do we say that? Because actually, our products is integrated with most of the products, payments and also finance, FDS, and also wallet products is actually in the end of the customer journey, right? So that we need to integrate with all of the products in the front side. That's why when we deliver or when we develop the product, we need this holistic product approach. Okay, with those challenges, how do we overcome or all the challenges that we had? Is the first is know the customer better than we know ourselves. So by knowing the customer better, then we can divine or we can determine the customer pain points, and we can give the better solution for the customer, for the seller, for the business as well. And then the second is do not stop learning. I think actually this thing is not only for the PM, but also applicable for all. So, but as a PM, we need to have, I can say that we need to have a higher curiosity, because the products and also the regulation evolving really fast. So we need to be curious. We need to know everything. That's why I said that do not stop learning. And then the third is follow zero error tolerance. It's because, as mentioned before, we need to have the system reliability, the reliable system, so that when we develop or when we deploy our product, we need to follow zero error tolerance in order to deliver a perfect product for the customer and the seller. And last but not least is focus on things that you can control, not to the things that you cannot control. It's because if we focus on the things that we cannot control, then our product cannot, I think, cannot go live into the production, because we focus on the things, on the